Do you want to be rich? Do you dream of having a net worth of billions of dollars? Do you admire successful entrepreneurs and investors who have made their fortunes from scratch? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you might want to listen to what Mark Cuban has to say. Mark Cuban is one of the most famous and influential billionaires in the world. He is the owner of the NBA's Dallas Mavericks, the co-owner of 2929 Entertainment, and one of the main sharks on the ABC reality television series Shark Tank. He is also a serial entrepreneur, a film producer, a television personality, and a philanthropist. How did Mark Cuban achieve such a remarkable level of success and wealth? What are his secrets and tips on getting rich? In this video, we will explore his life story, his entrepreneurial journey, and his advice on how to make money and build wealth. Mark Cuban was born on July 31, 1958 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He grew up in a Jewish working-class family and showed signs of entrepreneurial spirit from a young age. He sold garbage bags, stamps, and coins to earn money, and even gave disco lessons to pay for his college tuition. Cuban attended the University of Pittsburgh for 1 year, then transferred to Indiana University in Bloomington, where he graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in management in 1981. He was interested in business and technology and learned how to program computers and operate various software. After graduating from college, Cuban moved to Dallas, Texas, where he worked as a bartender, a salesperson, and a software consultant. He started his first company, Micro Solutions, in 1983, after being fired from his previous job. Micro Solutions was a computer consulting firm that specialized in networking and software. Cuban sold the company to CompuServe in 1990 for $6 million, making his first fortune. In 1995, Cuban and his friend Todd Wagner founded Broadcast.com, an online streaming platform that offered live and on-demand audio and video content. Broadcast.com became one of the most popular and successful websites during the dot-com boom, attracting millions of users and hundreds of partners. In 1999, Cuban and Wagner sold Broadcast.com to Yahoo for $5.7 billion, making them both billionaires. In 2000, Cuban bought the Dallas Mavericks, a struggling NBA team, for $285 million. He transformed the franchise into one of the most successful and profitable teams in the league, winning the NBA championship in 2011. Cuban is known for his passionate and outspoken involvement with the team, often getting into disputes with the league's management and officials. Cuban is currently involved in various business and media ventures, such as 2929 Entertainment, a media company that owns film production and distribution companies, television networks, and movie theaters. He is also the co-founder and chairman of Access TV, a cable network that focuses on live music and entertainment. Cuban is also an active investor, both on and off the screen. He's one of the main sharks on Shark Tank, a reality show where entrepreneurs pitch their business ideas to a panel of investors. Cuban has invested in dozens of companies ranging from technology and media to sports and health. He is also interested in emerging fields such as cryptocurrency, artificial intelligence, and biotechnology. Cuban is also a philanthropist who supports various causes and organizations such as education, health, environment, and social justice. He has donated millions of dollars to various charities, foundations, and institutions, such as the Fallen Patriot Fund, the Mark Cuban Foundation, and the Mark Cuban Center for Sports Media and Technology. Mark Cuban has shared his tips and insights on how to get rich in various interviews, articles, books, and podcasts. He believes that anyone can become a millionaire or even a billionaire if they follow some simple rules and principles. Here are some of his most important tips on getting rich. Cuban believes that making money and risk-taking go hand in hand. He says that you have to be willing to take calculated risks and be prepared to fail and learn from your mistakes. He also says that you have to be able to spot opportunities and act on them quickly before someone else does. He advises aspiring entrepreneurs to start their own businesses rather than working for someone else, and to pursue their passions and interests. When investing in the financial markets, Cuban advises keeping risky assets such as cryptocurrency limited to 10% of your investment portfolio. He says that you should only invest in what you understand and avoid following the crowd or the hype. He also says that you should diversify your investments and not put all your eggs in one basket. He recommends investing in low-cost index funds such as the S&P 500 for the long term and avoiding frequent trading or speculation. Cuban says that one of the keys to success and wealth is to keep learning and be curious. He says that you should always be reading, researching, and studying new things, especially in the fields of technology and innovation. He says that you should be able to adapt and evolve with the changing times and stay ahead of the curve. He also says that you should be open-minded and willing to listen to different perspectives and opinions and to challenge your own assumptions and beliefs. Cuban says that saving money is crucial to getting rich. He says that you should live below your means and avoid spending money on unnecessary or frivolous things. He says that you should cut up your credit cards and pay off your debts as soon as possible. He also says that you should save at least 6 months of your income in an emergency fund and invest the rest of your money wisely. He says that you should aim to save at least 10% of your income and increase that percentage as your income grows. Cuban says that credit cards are one of the biggest enemies of wealth. He says that credit cards charge high interest rates and fees and encourage you to spend more than you can afford. He says that credit cards trap you in a cycle of debt and prevent you from saving and investing your money. He says that you should only use cash or debit cards and pay for everything up front. He says that if you use credit cards, you don't want to be rich. Cuban says that investing is one of the best ways to grow your money and build wealth. He says that you should invest in things that you are knowledgeable and passionate about and that have the potential to generate income and appreciation. He says that you should also diversify your investments and not put all your money in one type of asset or industry. He says that you should invest in a mix of stocks, bonds, real estate, commodities, and alternative assets such as art, collectibles, or cryptocurrencies. He says that you should also reinvest your profits and take advantage of compound interest. Cuban says that passion and persistence are essential to getting rich. He says that you should love what you do and do what you love. He says that you should be passionate about your work, your business, your products, and your customers. He says that you should also be persistent and never give up on your goals and dreams. He says that you should overcome obstacles and challenges and learn from your failures and feedback. He says that you should work hard, smart, and fast, and always strive to improve and innovate. Mark Cuban is one of the most successful and wealthy people in the world. He has achieved his status and fortune through his entrepreneurial spirit, his risk-taking attitude, his learning mindset, his saving habit, his investing strategy, and his passion and persistence. He has shared his tips and advice on how to get rich and how anyone can follow his footsteps and become a millionaire or even a billionaire. If you want to be rich, you might want to listen to what Mark Cuban has to say.